Hi everyone, and welcome to our first module, Introduction to Programming. Before I go into this module, I just wanted to bring to your attention, I did add a link over here. These are my Zoom office hours. If you click on this, you see the days there, Wednesday 11 to 1 and 2:15 to 2:45. I will be on Zoom. If you have any questions or if you need help with projects or anything like that, you will go into the waiting room. So if I'm helping somebody else, you might have to wait until I am available. I know it's an online course, but I just wanted to, offer those office hours to you if you're interested. I'm also on campus. For anybody who is on campus, my office hours are the same that's listed here, but they're on Mondays. I'm in B213 is my office. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. And also, before we get into the first module, you have to have access to our textbook. So if you don't have it yet, go back to the course information syllabus link and follow the instructions on how to get access to our textbook. And then you can let me know if you have any questions. So you can see the way you get to the textbook always is through this link right here. So I'm going to go in here, and it did state, actually let me pop back here for 1 second. Make sure that you've watched the Welcome to Computer Science video that was back here in the course information syllabus link before you begin in this module. Okay, so this is the video that you are watching now, and there will be one in each module. Module at a glance just tells you a little bit about the student learning outcomes for this module and what's going to be due in this module. And then we go into our lecture and assignment folder. The lecture and assignment folder will tell you right here. The first assignment is called the Revel September 11th assignment. And when you go into Revel, I think I'm going to bring you into Revel actually. So let me come back here and let me click right here. And once you have access to the textbook, then I think what you will see will be very similar to what I'm showing you right now, even though this might be a little different because this is the instructor side. And down here, adjust my screen a little, you'll see Friday, September 11th, and when I click on that, this is the actual chapter that is assignment 1. Now, remember that you're going to go into these assignments. It will bring you into the Revel textbook. And what you are to do is you are to read through this information. You are not to skim through the information. You are to read through the information. You're to answer any checkpoint questions. You have as many attempts as you need to get it right. And once you're at the end of that page, this will bring you to the next page. And I'm going to go just a little further to section 1.3 to show you something. So again, you'll be reading through all these, answering any checkpoint questions. And then you will find quizzes throughout. So there will be quiz questions, and I'm going to start the quiz here to show you. Now, in the early chapters, the quiz question is just a multiple choice question. So you just answer it and then you continue. As we get later in the book, you'll be writing code in the quiz questions, but that's just kind of how it starts off. Now you will see as you work your way through, some areas are highlighted, and I think this looks a little better on your side, but you'll see after completing this section, right, 1.3, watch a lecture video titled 1.3 Programs and Programming Languages. Okay, so you just work your way through that, but when it says to watch a video, that is back here in the lecture and assignment folder. And you'll see right here the video that I'm talking about. So sometimes these are, generally these are all my videos where I'm trying to clarify points or add additional information. So you want to make sure that you do all of that. So as it says, work your way through the assignment, watch the videos. Please note the following. When you get to section 1.7, only complete the following. Read up to the algorithm workbench, and in the algorithm workbench section, just read number 3 and watch the video. In the predict the results section, read number 4 and watch the video. Okay. Also in this module, we have a discussion. So this is our first discussion. So you can go through some of this introductory discussion material, cardinal rules for discussions, how to participate in a discussion. This is a rubric that tells you how many points everything is worth. And then you can read through the discussion and what you're supposed to do, right? It's telling us a little bit about yourself. There's 3 things here, right? Let us know if you have any programming or coding experience, and then respond to 2 other class peers by greeting them. So all you do when you click on this, as it says down below, then you'll choose Create Thread and begin participating in the discussion. You don't have to wait till you've done the Revel assignment. You can participate in the discussion at any point prior to the due date. Then we have our first project. And this is Dev C++, which is the software. It's a compiler that we're going to be using this class this semester. So it'll allow you to create, edit, compile, and run programs. So you're going to go through these documents in here sequentially, which will help you download and install it. And then it'll go through a step-by-step process to create a program. So as you see here, proceed through these sequentially to download and install it. Just a couple of things. Dev C++ is for Windows. If you have a Mac, you're going to have to send me an email so I can provide you some instructions for a different compiler like Xcode. Also, when it comes to compilers, some of my videos I'm using Visual Studio. That's a compiler that we'll use in Computer Science 2 and later. It's all the same code, so the compiler or the editor environment doesn't matter so much when you see my demos. Also, if you have like a Chromebook, you can't download any compilers on Chromebooks. I can find like a browser compiler to help you in CPS 120. So if you have a Mac, a Chromebook, you're going to have to send me an email. So here's the instructions. There's a Word version, a PDF version. Then you'll go through these step-by-step instructions to create a program. If you don't like the step-by-step instructions, here's a video of me doing it, and you can watch me do it. So for project 1, follow these steps, as I said, and then you can watch this little video, how to submit your project. So you'll click on this link right here, and you'll attach your source file name, which you're going to name lastname1.cpp. So what does that mean? That means your last name. So if this was mine, it would be Sorrentino1.cpp. So that's how I'd like you to name your files. And now I'm going to come back here, and then there will be a quiz in this module. The quizzes are open like the last 2 days of the module. So you'll see here, it'll be open Tuesday, September 15th through Wednesday the 16th. And right now, all it has in it is how to take a quiz in Blackboard. Okay, and so I'll give you a reminder about the quiz as well. So that's the first module. Remember, when you click on the calendar, you'll see the due dates for this module. The first Revel assignment is due here on the 11th, and the discussion post is due here. And then on the 15th, the project will be due, the discussion response, and the quiz will have to be taken on either the 15th or the 16th. Now, we have a bit of time here, so we have this whole week and then a couple days, the Labor Day holiday in here. But sometimes it takes a while. You've got to go through the material, you've got to get used to the class. You have to install software, you have to get access to the textbook, so I recommend that you start early so that you have the opportunity to ask questions along the way. Also, with the discussion, this is when it's due, but you can certainly participate in the discussion well before that. All right, so that's a little longer than the intro video in most modules, but it is the first module. So if you have any questions or concerns at all, don't hesitate to contact me.